All right. So, whew, it's been an interesting last few days working on my computer with the errors of critical 41 or critical error 40 kernel 41. So critical error kernel 40 and WHEA event ID 18. I think possibly 19. It's weird. It'll say event ID 19 one spot. Then when you click on for details, that's 18. So I'm just gonna stick with both 18 and 19. Tested for 19 for memory, but my memory is Windows memory diagnostics and MTest, whatever it's called. Can't remember exactly what it's called, but it seems my memory is good. I've reseated it once, so have microcenter graphics card. I took my 900 XT Ultimate Red Devil Ultimate card back to Micro Center. I exchanged it out for their 6900 XT Red Devil, plain red. I mean, they're essentially the same card, same speeds, same everything, except the Ultimate Edition. I guess it's been better, and its speeds and its normal stable speed and its overclock speed just a little bit better. I don't think it's by a lot. It's just a little bit. I'm just gonna try the cheaper one since it's cheaper by $100. So if I can get some streams going, I played some Halo Big Team Battle earlier. Everything seemed well and dandy, but I'm gonna try something a little different. I want to rewrite one of my programs that I wrote a couple years ago. And screen pops up. Cool. Yeah, like that background. It times right there. Little infinite campaign from a distance. Razorback, 5 Marines, 4 rocket trackers. One of them has a sniper. Over here in the distance are some hunters that they're lighting up. Yeah, those hunters. Anyways, here's what I started yesterday. But I figured why not just work on this stream at the same time. Figure I'll try to do something. But basically, I gotta pull another one. Let me go to my other. Find it. I guess I didn't think this far ahead. Where should have been back from worked on this. Maybe it's 28. I don't remember. Maybe it was 20. Let's see. Huh. Did I not have me a document written up? My first project? could have sworn. Well, anyways, I guess I don't have any documents. How about that? I could have swore I had documentation on that. Maybe I have a go back there. Okay. Yeah, I have it right here. So, story behind this. First, this is going to be rewrite of my first screen. I can't think or spell, multitask. Brother messaging me. I can't multitask, man. Okay. For this version, I am updating. I am making a while rewriting practice. And as well as to note down any differences between original and God. Okay. So these little grammatical changes I'm making, like grammarly, I actually, my grammar would probably be so horrible without it, that, or maybe I'm just so spoiled with it now that I forgot my own grammar. I just let the computer take care of it, and I just make the final decisions like that. Okay, so this is a app. This version I while rewriting for practice and experience. Any differences? Any changes? Function properly again. I will note that I don't have everything memorized, but I've learned to like read code is Oh man, what's that word? Discrepancy? No, dependency. Applications to function properly again due to updates between the old and I can't spell. Period. All right. Old. Now, okay. So, no story. Is due to the fact I brought wife. I wanted to show her how different or different. Yo, what's up, Pancake? Just doing me a little test stream and gonna be working on some code. Gonna be rewriting one of my programs so I can get it updated. I'll be playing games later. This is also kind of like a test to push this new graphic card since I just changed it out. But right now I'm just working on the boring stuff like documentation. Although I did play some Halo Big Team Battle, just one round as a test. Um, no crashes, man. I'm definitely planning on gaming later. Now where was it? Show her how different missions handle. Oh, what's that word? Not cemetery, but oh, I guess it would be cemetery. Oh, see, of our loved one, Vietnam, their family. God, I can't spell with the shit. My cat's hair is getting up my nose. Above ground. With, I would say, a more detailed description about who they are and add pictures of. Whereas we just bury our people. Bury our people. Low ground. If simple. Unless you got go all out. Really can't. While we were in the cemetery. While we were in the cemetery one day, we were walking past Anonymous. Anonymous to the where. However, and yeah, however, I did point out that we have or should have online databases of oh burial. Shit like that. That should have more shit. If anyone ever I pretty surprised how lacking that really. So I decided as a neat little project as an entry level to create my own site. All right. So now, ding, oh, all right. So here's what I'm gonna be making notes. Where I'll be making notes so I can keep track of any type of differences. I go to rewrite this program. This right here is the GitHub repository for my first iteration application. I created the repository and made the first. Well, I initialized it last night. so I could prepare for this stream. And as you can see, there's gonna be like literally nothing in as the application default application Java and default application properties. Literally nothing has been done, and I'm actually gonna do this. Now I'm gonna go over here to my Trello. Some people may be familiar with Trello, and here's my original Trello board for my project. I went ahead and created. I can obviously keep track this board. As you can see, I only created board for Trello for this project, but I haven't created any columns or anything. Haven't figured out what I'm gonna do yet or how I'm gonna go about this. But first, I like to have what I like to call the think box. If I can think of any ideas, I can just come there and just jot it down. And as you can see, I still have some more like ideas over backlog. To be my progress blocker. Scroll. This is going to be my view and my backend complete and my front. So I personally like to make it to where I have a column for the backend, front end. I can keep tabs on them both. I guess it's just for better organizing. That. So my first cards I'm gonna be adding iteration one, iteration. Wow, I can't capitalize shit. Three. So I'm basically gonna be making right now like iterations. And so when I go to start writing the code, I won't be writing my repository. I won't be writing over here to my master branch. I'll be creating iterations. For example, if I go over here to this application, let's see, I had 12 iterations altogether. Yeah, 12 iterations altogether. Then I'll come here. What did I do for the checklist? I don't do anything much with the checklist. I checklist. And looks like here we're just gonna be creating classes. Person class, a action class, and add class. Second iteration, form a relationship. a relationship person and section. Add a section relationship between person. This tag, but it's really gonna be tags. There's gonna be more than one tag. Example, if you go online, click on a person, like, okay, they were a veteran, or if you wanted to see only the veterans or only civilians, they could have a civilian tag. They could have a military veteran tag. Um, they're veterans. They could have like MIA or a KIA, stuff like that. Just something to make it simple. Or if somebody wanted to go filter and look for, say, see if there was any celebrities in that cemetery, celebrity tag. Anybody who's a celebrity could populate. Or civil servants, elected officials. They wanted to see if there was any mayors, judges buried in a particular area. They could filter it. That's what the tags would be. And it's gonna be the same thing with the section because there's obviously more than just one section and so forth. Now we're gonna do add tag person. I'm gonna put like a parenthesis, add a tag or add to person. Okay. And obviously, these are gonna change as I write them out because pretty sure even when I first wrote out this program, the first iteration of it wasn't, like so. Yeah, but all right, too. As I go along here, I'll I'll obviously notice like here, for example, a bunch of notes and stuff. And I'm, as I go through these iterations, I'll probably run into more notes saying like, I had to make this change to this class. And if I do, I'll just go back to that other iteration and go ahead and make a note saying, hey, don't forget to do this or something. At least this is like person add a populator. Populate. But as I go through all I probably won't have like 12 iterations. I might condense it, as obviously I have it already completely written out. This is just going to be a rewrite of it. I'm going to try my best to stay away from copy and paste and just rewrite everything out. Now, there's actually one page I really may copy and paste, but only like, once, a couple lines or so at a time. That will be the populator because, oh my god, can't help from keep yawning for some reason. Maybe I need to go to Family Dollar and get me a Red Bull or something. But I do have a populator that has examples on there that's already completely written out. And yeah, those ones will be copy and pasted. Not as a whole group, but at least one every section at a time. So if like my populator has like 30 to 50 people in it, I'm not gonna copy and paste, like 10 to 50 people. I'm literally gonna copy and paste every single person one at a time. So if there are any changes that come about due to the updates differences between, well, let's say, for example, the first iteration of the Green Lawn project, I believe it was done in Java 11, and I'm rewriting it in Java 17. So there's most likely going to be some like differences, or there may not be any differences. Same thing with Spring Boot. Um, I'm not exactly sure, but I think the current Spring Boot's on like, oh my god, I keep yawning. I don't know why. Maybe I just need another pop. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back. I got me another pop. I don't even remember what I left talking about. Ooh, here's something. It looks like with this iteration, I added religions, images, dates, military information, updated and populated. controller. Interesting. So let's do this. Add religion. A person. Only reason why I'm wording it as add a religion and not add a religion because I mean it's because a person's a Christian, can't be a, or if they follow pagan gods, they might be multiple. So you never know. See, adding images, tombstone of add. Oh no, add an image of the tombstone to a person. Add a state. Add a military rank. Add a branch available. Add a unit. Person. Populator. And update the controller. Now, as I write this out, I'm like thinking about it in my head, and I'm only thing I'm thinking is, what the hell was I thinking? Like, I feel like the military information necessarily wouldn't be a tag, but at the same time, it could be a tag and not a tag. No. How about instead of adding military status, instructor, think about adding status as an object. That way, instructor. I'm pretty sure that constructor's huge. However, it's like when you go write it up, and with time leaf, the first time I don't want to like show an image of it because I feel like that would be like, oh, it spoils the surprise once it's finished. but but I know if we were filling out a form, hmm, maybe that should be an object.